What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video I'm going to be covering the League of Legends champion Pyke. Now you've probably heard that before because I actually covered him on Thursday. I went through his spotlight, I went through his bio, I went through his interactions and also the champion trailer. But one thing I didn't go through was his story. Now in that video I kind of alluded that I might go through his story, but I decided against it because the video was too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through his story in this video, and also based on the comments I got in that video as well, I'm going to go through his theme, so his music, and I'm also going to go through the actual voice lines as well. So I'm going to start off with the actual theme. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Pyke part 2. Let's go. Nice. Right, okay, let me just quickly pause it here. We're a minute in. Two things I wanted to say. The first one, the initial build-up, and maybe it's just me, but I'm really getting Pirates of the Caribbean vibe. Really getting Pirates of the Caribbean vibe with this one. And secondly, the animation's popping. The animation is really good. It's so subtle, and obviously it's on a loop. It's on like a 10-second loop. But the animation in each area of this actual picture is really detailed. And I'll touch on that a little bit more when we get to the end. Good. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Is that the end? Ooh, okay. That was good. Wow. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say is, Thank you for the recommendations. In my previous video, I had recommendations, or basically comments, saying you've missed out. You've missed out because Pyke has one of the best actual themes or login screens in League of Legends. And even though I've not watched many to have a really fully rounded opinion, I can see why, because that was really, really good. So that's the first thing, music's on point. Secondly, it's really giving me vibes of Pirates of the Caribbean. Like I said before, maybe it's just me, but I'm really getting Pirates of the Caribbean vibe from this. And the most important thing I want to say is the actual animation. Even though, let's just say it's on maybe 10 or 15 max second loop, the attention to detail within the frame is so good. I think I mentioned actually in my previous video, I really like obviously the actual look of Pyke here, where he's got this kind of like this like mane. It's like a mane of teeth, which is the shark's jaws. I really like how it shows that, and also how he has one eye that's kind of got the pupil in it and one eye that's cloudy. So he's almost like half monster, half man still. I like how it shows that. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play it with no sound on. Right, and just check the animation. I'm just going to play it through and just want to show you some things. Right, let's look at this. So first thing, I love the tide. I love how it shows the tide move in and out. So I'm just going to do it in a minute. There we go, in and out. That's really, really cool. That's probably the beginning and the end of the loop, but I really like how it shows that, because obviously they're underwater, you get the tide passing in and out. Really cool feature. That's the first thing I like. Secondly, I love how it shows that he's got this, obviously he's got this kill list with his sword through it that quivers every now and then. But whoa, let me just start that one more time. Let's play it from here. So I like how it shows he's got his sword that obviously quivers with the kill list on it. But I like also how it shows, you'll see in a minute, that the light passes through the actual names on the kill list. That's a really cool touch as well. I like that. And there you go. That's yeah, that's good. That's really good. And also you can see how he's got this kind of this coin between his fingers. It's probably a kraken, isn't it? It's a kraken, and he rubs it between his fingers. I like that as well, because it's also representing how in his bio they used to pay people kraken, the coin kraken or golden kraken, to kill monsters. And now it's quite ironic that he now is the hunter, but he isn't necessarily killing monsters below sea, he's killing monsters above. So all these coins he's got on, on the table almost represent actually the hunt and the people that he's killed as well. So thank you for the recommendations. I'm really glad I actually got around to watching this video, because it was really good as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through his story, and then I'm going to go through his voice lines as well. So yeah, let's get into the story. So this one's called Then Teeth. So let's go. Mesa is sprawled on the rotten planks, waves lapping at stone underneath. Her slowing heartbeat pumps blood into the seawater. She stares unblinking at the shanty dwellings above and the stars beyond. Pyke studies her face once more. Mesa's dead eyes stab at his mind. Jawling vessel, foremaster with tattered sails, waves the size of mountains. Long hair in high sea winds, dozens of faces on deck, watching, blue eyes. Mesa's blue eyes, wide in disbelief. Then teeth. So I presume this Mesa, she's probably one of the crew members on the boat. I think. Then teeth. Not Mesa's pearly whites, gunky, sword-sized teeth crisscrossed the boat, losing light, closing in the jaw's mouth. Lifeline slack, cut. Right, so then this here, yeah, the tongue was too slick, eyes stung with sweat, fingers finding no purchase. Get to open water, swim, swim, right. The jaw's teeth clamped shut, then pain, then darkness. She was gone, so were the eyes, Mesa's eyes. An able-bodied sailor, aye, she was there, she cut my line. Right, okay, so basically this is talking about, this is one of the crew members that cut his line. And this part here is talking about his memories of when he got eaten by the jaw. And then it goes back to him obviously killing this person. An able-bodied sailor, aye, she was there. She cut my line. Ooh. Pyke nudges the body with his boot, gazing downward all the while. He nudges her until she reaches the edge of the dock. I wonder if she's the woman in the actual champion teaser. Do you know, the one with the actual patch on her eye that had a lantern? I wonder if it's her. One more kick and Mesa is floating. The sharks are quick to feast. Circle, snapping. The ocean never wastes time. Ooh, okay. Gulls shriek, their warbled cries caught on the wind as Pyke finds Mesa, able-bodied sailor, on the list. Red ink strikes her name from the parchment. Boom, which we saw in the teaser. Right, the last name on the Terror's crew manifest, which explains why they can never find anyone from that crew, the Terror, because they're all dead, because he's killed them all. That's it, no more names, just a lot of red crosses. Where did I get all that ink? A feeling gawns at Pyke, restless, unsettled, unsatisfied. The churning lurch of bile in his belly. He can't be done. There were too many of them there on the decks. Maybe he got the wrong manifest. Maybe it doesn't even matter. They let me die. So many hands, so many times. Another sound. Not ghouls, not waves, not teeth closing. Not the voice in the back of his mind screaming out, you're not done. Over and over and over. Not the music he remembers from the swimming city all those years ago. It's a new sound, a real sound, a here and now sound. Pike looks with his living eye and sees wooden stairs staggering under heavy bootfalls. A thick-set man walking down towards the moored bobbing vessels. So I've noticed something here as well. Pike looks with his living eye. So I mentioned before, I like how one of his eyes is cloudy and one of his eyes looks normal. So maybe that's what he actually has as well. He's half dead, half alive, and he's like I said there, Pike looks with his living eye. Ooh. Anyway, he stops when he sees all the blood. His hand disappeared into his jacket, pulling a flintlock, keeping the barrel of the gun close to his chest, ready to aim a fire. Like a bloody idiot. Pike steps into the moonlight. The man looks like he's seen a ghost. Understandably. The skin around his mouth clams up tighter than a dock banker's coin purse. His eyes go wide and quivery, like jellyfish, like calm water catching a breeze. "Who's that?" he yells. "Come find out." The flintlock is aimed at Pike's head. Then comes the flash and the bang. The shot is true, but the splinters would, because Pike is no longer where he was. He is the mist. He falls apart into salt and drops of water. A fine man to a fine mist. He heard they called him a phasm, or phasm? Not phantom. They're half right. The heavy-set man reloads. Sweat beads his wrinkled brow. In those precious few seconds, Pike is all around him. In between, somewhere between the air itself studying him. Those fearful eyes, crap brown. His beard white and white. Sagging jowls, crooked nose, cracked lips. The way his earlobes are cauliflowered from countless dirty tavern fights. Looks like a captain. The man reeks of sweat, pickled fear. Good old boot quaking fear. Smells like a captain. Pike needs to be sure. He takes form. He was always a big man. Now with the baleful, glowing eye that the sea gifted him, he feels larger still. "Tell me your name," he rumbles. The man didn't expect anyone to appear behind him. Nobody expects that. Maybe they do in fantasies or nightmares or in the stories they tell in bars, but in reality, everyone just craps their pants and falls flat on their face. And this heavy-set captain is no rule breaker on that count. He trips on his own stupid boots and rolls down the stairs like a sack of tinned viticles. Don't know what that is. Pike takes each step slowly. A Noxian gallon is moored at the dock. Trader ship or traitorship? Is there a difference? He guesses no. You get till I get to the bottom of these steps to tell me what I want to know. The man wheezes, his wind knocked clear into someone else's sails, gasping. A fish on land. Trooper hands reaching out. "I remember you well at this. Step." White knuckle gripped on the deck rail. Step. The man tries to stand, but his knees bend the wrong way. Step. You were watching. Step. A wharf rat scurries close. Dinner time soon. You were smiling. Ooh, sputter, tears coming now. Please, I don't know what you're talking about. Step. Name now. Becky Nid. Pike pauses to consult the manifest. One step from the bottom. All the red marks, all the crosses, all the crossed out names. There. Becky Nid. Mids happen. Uncrossed. As clear as day. He did. Must have had the paper folded wrong. Ooh, Becky Nid. Yeah, I remember you. You were there. I've never seen you before. It's my first night in Bilge. People can't lie without Hookman's barber lodged in their cheek. They can't bake or trade facts they don't have. Fine tool, the barber blade, made of Tempest sharp bone, keener than steel, sticks in real good, snagging on bone and flesh, struggling only hooks it deeper. As Becky, I'm gonna call him Becky. Becky is learning. His eyes are really afraid now. Those eyes stab at Pike's mind. The memories rises like a tide and he opens up and lets the waters come crashing through. Drowning out Becky's gurgled please. A Jarling vessel, foremaster with tattered sails, waves the size of mountains. Ragged beard and high sea wind, dozens of faces on deck, watching, crap brown eyes. Becky needs crap brown eyes, wide in disbelief. Then teeth. Right, okay, so that's really good. So that gives me a little bit more of a background on Pike as a person, his character, and obviously his motivations as well. It's quite clear from this, obviously his motivations are revenge. He's got a list, and he killed quite a few people on that list as well. But I still don't know how and why he's got them abilities. Why this, obviously this Jawlfish, I think it's called, why that spared his life, how he survived, and how he's got these abilities. But apart from that, I completely understand why he wants to kill people. He's basically Bilgewater's version of Jack the Ripper. They don't know, kind of like elusive. He kills people. There's a lot of like lore and legend around it, but no one can find him. No one knows who he is. There's a lot of that mystery around it as well. So yeah, he kind of reminds me of that in a way as well. But yeah, that was really good. The short story and the bio was really good as well. Let's go.
The bottom of the ocean ain't no part of this world. Monsters lurk above the waves. Madness lurks below.
See, yeah.
No one's been lower than me. I floated all the way to the bottom. Found there ain't none. Went too deep. Part of me still down there. Swimming.
Ooh.
The deep came back with me.
You see, this is the thing. Like I said there, the deep came back with me. And it's almost like he's come back, hasn't he? But he's not the same person. He's somebody else. Clearly somebody else. He's got obviously these additional powers. And whatever that Jawlfish that didn't kill him, there's no real explanation as to why it didn't kill him, which kind of makes him mysterious, which is a good thing as well.
Salt water flows through my veins. Don't know where I end and the depths begin. I sank so deep, there was no up or down. Bottom of the sea's the top of another world. There's no sunken cities. Sun don't shine here no more. The deeper I sank, the less I died. Death keeps spitting me right back out. I'm already dead. More death ain't gonna hurt. I was born where monsters die. I died where monsters are born.
Whoa. And this is the thing, you see. This is why I got so much hatred, hasn't there? He was killed, you could say, by a monster in the sea, but he doesn't view them as monsters. The monsters are the people on land, the people that betrayed him. And like he said there, I was born where monsters die, and I died where monsters are born. Woo.
I know who I am. Mostly. My mind ain't all my own these days. Every kill makes the voices louder, and I love what they're screaming. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the swimming city. The crew on the Terra watched me get swallowed by a monster.
Yep.
The world saw me drowning and did nothing. Wait, I remember your face.
Run.
You watched me drown. Yes, you were there. They said you ain't innocent. No one's innocent. Hard to laugh with a hook through the cheek. Oh, look. Got a hook with your name on it.
Wait.
Killing feels like home. I ain't finished yet. What's worth more? A pound of flesh or a gallon of blood?
So you mentioned that, didn't he? He said that in his bio as well. But I've paused it here because I can't get over how deep and raspy his voice is. I mentioned it in the video before about how his voice sounds in the Champion trailer. And it's the same here. It's so raspy. But it really works out. I really do like it. It's so deep and raspy.
One last breath. Finally quit kicking. Another name off the list. My kill list never gets shorter. Everyone's gotta sink sometime. Heard a lot of last words. Forgot them all. Everyone's got a million apologies in them. We'll all be underwater soon. There's plenty of room for everyone at the bottom of the sea. We're already drowning. All we got to do is open our mouths and let the water in. Sleep.
That's creepy.
Yes, let the water fill you. No thrashing. Sleep. Drink it in. Oh, shh. Rest now. Sink with me. People can drown pretty much anywhere. Everyone sinks till they don't know more. Krakens cry when you slice their throats. Heartbeats carry underwater. Gotta keep my hooks rusty. Harpoons hungry. I got friends everywhere, especially in the depths. Deep folk have a way with persuasion. Used to call them monsters, but they changed my mind.
This is the thing, used to call them monsters, but they changed my mind. I think he's possessed or partially possessed. They probably, I'm just reaching here now, but obviously there was so much hatred in him when he was betrayed that the Jarl monster probably thought, I can use him. Let's not kill him, let's give him some abilities, send him back out on his way. He's got hatred for obviously the people that kill us like we have. So we're going to use him as a tool to do our bidding. Yeah, that's a reach I know, but anyway.
You're not on my list yet. Keep it that way. Oh, wait. I wrote it on the back. Sink. Breathe the brine. Sink till you float. Float to the bottom. Swim or sink. The deep will crush you. You gone too deep. I look down at the world from the bottom of the sea. I want to watch the world drown.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that was really good. Pike's quotes are on point. Them quotes are absolutely on point. And I noticed obviously quite a lot of them were in the interactions as well. And for me, the music in this video really works. I know technically it's not his official login music, but when you combine that with the actual imagery on screen and his like deep raspy voice, them three elements together, let's just say they have the desired effect. They definitely have the desired effect. They're as creepy as hell. Really, really creepy, but also good. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my actual video and thoughts on the voice lines. Also the story before that and the login theme as well. And if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and if you've not done so already, subscribe as well. I cover League of Legends Champions every Thursday, and if you watched yesterday's video, you will know who I'm covering this Thursday. Aurelion Sol. Okay, Aurelion Sol. That is who I'm covering this Thursday. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to pop in on Thursday to check out that video on Aurelion Sol as well. I will be covering as much as I can on him as well. So yeah, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Wishing you all an amazing day, whichever day you're watching this video on, and I will see you guys in the next one.